New CTN member, the Maine Citizens for Clean Elections, is a nonpartisan organization that works in the public interest to defend, improve, and increase public support for the Maine Clean Elections Act. They recently held a fundraiser that featured Jeff Clements, author of Corporations Are Not People. Roger Burley was there and has this report.
Hello, this is Roger Burley. I am at the Bayside Bowl, where Maine Citizens for Clean Elections are hosting the author of the controversial new book, Corporations Are Not People, and its author, Jeffrey Clements. So Jeff, I'm holding the book, Corporations Are Not People, which has certainly been in the news a great deal recently. Tell me what impelled you to write this book.
Well, the really compelling factor was the Citizens United case decided by the Supreme Court. As most people now know, that struck down our law, the McCain-Feingold law, that allowed us to limit corporate spending in elections. We did that really since the turn of the century. Suddenly the Supreme Court says we're not allowed to do that anymore, and we're seeing the effects every day with the super PACs and this basically stealing of the American democracy. And so this book was prompted by Citizens United, but it really is about where that came from. How did this happen, and how we can fix it.
I want to talk a little bit tonight about how much this is not a partisan issue. And it is really a fundamental question of who we are as a people, who America is, who the country is, and whether this experiment of self-government by a free and equal people will actually survive. I think the stakes are no less than that as they have been before in American history. That's our challenge right now.
You know, the American people do not like corporations messing in our elections. And it's not just the corporations that do that. It's only the big multinational corporations. Most American businesses don't have money to waste on politicians and $1 million to jump into primary campaigns. So American business doesn't want this kind of system.
Well, you're very articulate, Jeff, and I suspect that you will have the groundswell of support that should make this work.
Well, thank you very much, Roger. Great to talk with you.
Good to talk with you. I'm now with Allison Smith, who is the head of Maine Citizens for Clean Elections. You are the host of this event. Can you tell me how this came about for your organization and what you hope to accomplish?
Sure. This came about because Bayside Bowl does this terrific nonprofit night. So every Monday night they give 5% of their proceeds to a nonprofit. And tonight, February 27th, is Maine Citizens for Clean Elections night. And we thought, well, Monday night's a slow night at the bowling alley, so how do we build a crowd and get lots of folks to come? And we thought, what better way than to celebrate the publication of Corporations Are Not People, Jeff Clements' terrific new book about how we save our democracy.
So has this issue, this particular Supreme Court decision, been in your focus for a good long while now?
Oh, absolutely. We work on getting the big money out of politics. So we were paying a lot of attention when this court ruled on Citizens United 2 years ago. Maine, leads the nation with our first-in-the-nation public funding system, the clean election system, and Maine people have worked really hard to make that system work over the last decade. But with the, unlimited independent spending and the, newly unleashed corporate money and federal elections and other elections, it seems that public funding is still so important, but it only gets us so far. We need to begin to figure out how we really take our democracy back and make sure that people and not, corporate interests dominate.
Maine Clean Elections has been around for a while. Can you tell me a little bit about your history?
Sure. In 1995 on Election Day, 1,100 Maine people were at polling places collecting signatures to put the Maine Clean Election Act on the ballot. And a year later, 320,000 Maine people voted yes for clean elections, and that gave Maine the first full public funding system in the whole country. Citizen-initiated ballot question that was successful went into effect in 2000. Now about 80% of candidates in Maine for the state legislature run without private money.
So yours is a nonpartisan effort and organization?
Absolutely. We're a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization, and we have a coalition of groups. People can join us at mainecleanelections.org. That's mainecleanelections.org. And you can sign up, and we'll put you on our mailing list, send you a newsletter a couple of times a year, send you emails when we have updates. and we like to build our list as big as we can.
Wonderful. Allison, thank you very much. It's good to see you again.